A recent study conducted by researchers at the Netherlands Institute for Radio Astronomy, ASTRON, using the Low-Frequency Array (LOFAR) telescope has revealed a new source of disturbance to scientific observations: radiation emitted by the onboard electronics of SpaceX's Starlink satellites. This unexpected finding adds to the growing concerns about the impact of megaconstellations, such as Starlink, on astronomy. Megaconstellations of low-Earth orbit satellites like Starlink have long been a cause for concern among experts. These satellites leave streaks in astronomical images, hindering telescope observations even in remote locations. The reflection of sunlight from the satellites can create unwanted brightness in the night sky, even in areas far away from urban light pollution. Furthermore, the radio waves used by these satellites for communication can interfere with sensitive radio telescopes. The new study focused on the unintentional emission of radio frequencies by Starlink satellites, which interferes with the work of the LOFAR telescope. LOFAR is a network of over 40 radio antennas spread across multiple European countries, capable of detecting the longest wavelengths of radiation emitted by cosmic objects. The researchers detected low-frequency radio hum between 110 and 188 MHz from nearly 50 Starlink satellites, including frequencies allocated to radio astronomy by the International Telecommunications Union. This discovery has raised concerns for next-generation large-scale radio observatories like the Square Kilometre Array Observatory, SKAO, currently under construction in Australia and South Africa. Regulators have designated radio quiet zones around these sites to minimize interference, prohibiting the use of cellular telephony, terrestrial TV, or radio. However, Starlink and other satellite constellations can freely pass over these areas at low altitudes, disrupting observations. Notably, the ASTRON team clarified that SpaceX is not violating any rules, as the radiation emitted by satellites is not regulated like terrestrial devices. This study highlights the ongoing efforts to understand the impact of satellite constellations on radio astronomy, confirming previous theories about this unintended radiation. To evaluate the impact on a larger number of satellites, the researchers conducted simulations, which demonstrated that the negative effects become more pronounced with the size of the constellation. Benjamin Winkle from the Max Planck Institute for Radio Astronomy, MPIFR, emphasized the concern for both existing and planned constellations, calling for clear regulations to protect radio astronomy bands from unintended radiation. SpaceX, the company behind Starlink, is working collaboratively with astronomers to find solutions that allow the coexistence of the satellite constellation and astronomy without adverse effects. Currently, SpaceX has already launched over 4,000 Starlink satellites, with regulatory approval for an additional 12,000 and plans to launch another 30,000. The findings of this study serve as a reminder of the challenges posed by satellite megaconstellations to scientific observations and the need for careful consideration to ensure the preservation of radio astronomy capabilities. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe for more.